Yesterday, I was over in Tel Aviv and I got a call from a good friend of mine who's part of a reserve unit in the army that was called back into active duty. And they're stationed right outside of the Gaza Strip. And he asked me if I could do him a favor and basically bring over a whole bunch of things that they needed, some supplies, in particular beef jerky.
All the beef jerky.
Beef jerky for the soldiers.
It's very high in protein, so for a combat soldier, it's a really good way to feed.
Soldier of Israel. Just keep yourself safe and come back home.
Our heart was in pain, and we decided that there's something needs to be done that's productive since we don't serve in the reserves anymore, and we're not useful to the combat. So
that we can just help a little bit.
And that's not clouds, that's smoke from some kind of bombings. So racing the setting sun, I made my way over to where my friend is stationed.
All right, so come on in. So this has become our little base. So this is actually a kid's kindergarten.
Wow.
Over here is fully bomb-proof.
This is the donation pile?
Yeah, everything, snacks, homemade cakes, tobacco, lots of fruit, hot meals.
This is where you guys are sleeping.
See here, the baby beds over here. One of my colleagues, the company sergeant. It's sad, to put it simply. That's how, at the end of the day, it's just really, really sad. I can't imagine what it's like for the kids who have to grow up down here.
Right.
Who it used to be just getting used to rockets. And now all of a sudden, you have people coming in and trying to kidnap you. You can see all the windows closed up in a special kind of metal, so nothing can penetrate.
You're here in essentially a kindergarten, and this attack specifically targeted children and families.
It's actually, that's like the most difficult part. You know, operationally, that's what we know how to do. It's what we were trained to do. But this is the really hard stuff to deal with, knowing what's been going on in this area. Awful juxtaposition. It's tough. Every day you're in a place like this, and you talk to your own kids who are around that age.
Right.
And so it really gets to you.
You're so close to Gaza, you're so close to hearing everything all the time. What is it like to wake up and all day hear these
You
things?
get used to it very quickly. You don't even, used to, if you're in Tel Aviv or something, you jump when there's a siren, you jump when there's a boom. Here, you don't even jump anymore. You know, it's just like noise all around all day that doesn't even faze you.
Right.
You know,
And you know
you, that's what's known to you. Okay, that's already what you understand. That's how it works, but the scary part is the unknown. What's going on around here, and the things we have yet to find out, and the trauma that we have yet to experience that we're going to be dealing with afterwards.
So then my friend went off for a bit, and I spent a little time getting to know some of the other soldiers and hearing some of their stories and how they were feeling.
The modern free world is watching, and they should be watching, because what we're seeing here is a prequel. It's an ideology that targets the West and views them as evil. And it's horrible to say, but I'm glad that we're seeing this now so people can wake up and understand that some ideologies are just horrible. People that say, I will behead your baby in the streets just because you're this or that. You can't say that's the good guys. You can't say that's a good person. Doesn't matter what you believe in. Just doing these horrible things is unimaginable. It's unimaginable. Any person that hasn't lost at least one guy or friend, someone that he knows. And I know I'm at 5 already, and I'm without my phone, so I'm not even connected, and I don't know anything. And at least one's been kidnapped, or at least 3 or 4 dead, and we don't even have time to start processing, start thinking about it.
Yeah.